Good evening and welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. And here I am once again with my jelly plate. And tonight I'm going to make some single-sided papers because I have a plan for them. And I also have a couple things that I also want to try specifically. So that we'll see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to get my, here's my book of, just a second, my binder. Where'd it go? I need all my, hold on a second. Where is my binder with my, hello? Just a second. Where the heck did it go? It was right here. Just a minute. I need my stencil binder. Hello, stencil binder. Where did you run to? Just a moment, please. Just a moment. It was right here. I must have put it away somewhere. Oh, hold on. No, that's not it. That's a book. And this is some papers. Where the heck did that binder go? Just a moment, please, you guys. I may have to start my recording again because people don't want to watch me searching for my binder. Oh, where the... Oh, jeez Louise, I found it. Yarr. Duh. See, that's what you get for moving things around. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get started. Let's see here. I'm going to start today with my red, blue, and some purple. Because yes, I just love red, blue, and purple. Hey, Julie! Nice to see you. Oh, I will. I will definitely watch it, Yvonne. Hey, Carol. Nice to see you. Okay. Phew. Now. So. Whoops. Red and purple. Yes, nice to have you. Hi, Tracy. Glad to see you. Okay. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have. Why do I never think of changing my outfit until I'm like already on the air? Duh. Oh, that's interesting. Got flakies off. Well, maybe it'll stick to my paper. No worries, I guess. So there's layer 1. That happens a lot, Yolanda. Okay, hold on. I need a piece of paper towel. Got some paint here that I'm going to get all over me if I'm not careful. And I really don't want to get paint all over me. I don't usually get paint over my clothes, but just because I'm in something half decent is probably going to get me. Ah, look at that. The dry paint didn't pick up, so it left behind some spots. So there's the beginning. You can see the blue that comes out in that red shimmer there. That's not the purple, that's the blue that's in that red paint. Alright, I'm going to have to wipe this because those flakes of paint are not going to come off. And I'll have to not use that bubble wrap again. And I think it's probably too dry now. I don't think I'm going to get in another pickup out of that, but I will try a piece of thin paper. Hi, Sherry. Well, it's called red violet. No, it's called red blue. But yeah, it does look more red. It does look a little more pinkish on the, because of the blue. When the blue's showing through, it looks more pinkish. But when I hold it that way, see, it looks a little more red. See if I can get anything with this. Nope. Not a thing. Not a thing. So now I'm going to use some of these in my next layer. Let's see. Let's use these leaves. Okay, so I'll use some of these leaves. All right, so let's put my next layer. Let's use orange just because I can. Just because I can. I'm going to use some orange. Oh, I'm going to need more than that. Now I'm going overboard the other way and not using enough paint because I usually use too much. Okay, so nice to see you. Okay, so this will leave the red and purple coming through where I have the leaves. And you can still see that paint, that acrylic paint is a little translucent, so you can still see the purple and red coming through there as well. Okay. Now I need just a second. I need some pops of black. So I am going to use this. And for now, I'm going to leave these leaves where they are, because then that will tell me where they are on the paper. Okay, so still working on this same page here. Oh, yeah, Jean, I forgot how. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do a black pull-up after this, because I just put way too much black paint on that palette because I couldn't see where I was putting it. Now these are actually glass stencils from the dollar store, so they actually have some adhesive, repositionable adhesive on the back of them. These are going to be my pop of black. Ah! Oh no! Hold on, I just put my hand in the blob of black paint. I put my arm. It's tragedy! Call 911! Call 911! Ugh. Yuck. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Alright, I'll get my... Hold on. I'll save the day. Excuse me for a minute while I... Come on. Okay. I'm alright. I'm alright. Okay. I'm alright. Okay. And I think I need one more over here. And they're probably all nicely dry by now. Darn it all. Jeez, Jean. I don't know if I'm going to get any of them up here. Tried to put lots of paint on so that good. Okay, so there's one page, and I'm going to do a pickup, except I shouldn't do it with black because the black butterflies won't show up then. So I'm going to use white, and I don't know, I'll have to find a way to use that black on my next page. So I'm going to do a white pickup here. So a little white paint. Nice thin layer for your pickups, cleanup pages. Just enough paint to reactivate what else is on the page. Let it sit a second, just long enough to get tacky. Then oh, didn't even get it straight on my jelly plate. Oh well, that's okay, because some of the paper needs to get trimmed off anyway. So let's see what my cleanup pulls up. Is it ready yet? No, not ready yet. Yeah, Eileen, did they say who won prizes yet? I mean, I know how busy they are and how tired they must have been, but I haven't seen anything about who won the costume prizes and stuff. Must not be anyone we know, or we would have heard, I guess. Hey, Hootie! Oh, she's gone because she's going to her computer. Okay. I had the air miles to go, but I just couldn't see spending that much money for 3 days. Oops. So that picked up some, but not everything. I'm going to have to do another pickup. Kind of, yeah. But that can be something I can add another layer to. That'll come up in my next pickup. Wow. Okay, nothing, huh? Oh. Alrighty. Okay. So, let's see. I have to do one where I use my green yellow and my green blue. Hold on, let's use up my small one first. Use up my small one of the green blue first. Jeepers. Linda. Exactly, Eileen. Exactly. for sure. All right, so I'm going to use this cool, this is one of those non-skid matte thingies, but it has flower patterns on it. So I'm going to use this for my texture layer, because I always like to do my first layer as a texture layer. And I'm making one-sided pages today for a specific reason. I mean, if I get a little on the other side, no big deal. But the plan is to not. Oh, hi, kitty, 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 kitty. Psst, 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 psst. Hi, Rusty. Psst, 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 psst. Yeah, hopefully, Barb, between Jonah and Darcy, she can get the scoop. The scoop. For sure. Yeah, Dee Dee, have your app ready, your whip app, and force the truth out of her. Okay, so that picked up some of the I had a little too much paint on there for that texture to really work. See if I can get some more picked up on these. Oh, well, Yvonne, the soiree was a big weekend that Kathy Orta, Catherine Scraps, and Jim the Gentleman Crafter hosted in Maryland, called the Steampunk Soiree. So there were scrapbooking classes. They made 3 different projects. There was a contest for the best steampunk costume and the best, whatever those hats are called. Thanks, Eileen. Ooh, now that's kind of cool. Now you can see that paper pulled up some of that red. So that's cool. So these should have some good color starting on them. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. This is why I don't clean in between layers, in between projects, because you get cool stuff like that coming up. Look at that. Very cool. See? Very cool start on those. Okay, so next layer for this has to be, yeesh. Just have to remember not to touch my clues, not to touch my clues. Don't know where my apron is, but I should put it on. Okay, let's see. The next layer for this has to be, let's see. I think it has to be, let me open my drawer of paint here. Let's see. I think it needs to be, ooh, a nice wine color, I think. Yeah. And a stencil. So let's see what stencil I want to use. Alrighty. Let's see. Chevron. Let's see. No, that's too much. I need that one for later for a project I'm going to do. Oh, this one I think. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay. My 3D tunnel, I call it. Thanks, Giovanna. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I need to dry this because there's a couple spots not quite dry. Usually I would work on another one while these dry, but I want specific, trying to work on one at a time to create. So I'm going to make note cards, just so you know. So, if that's not dry, it will just simply put paint back down on the jelly plate instead of just picking up. Thanks, you guys. Well, it's about the only thing I have in here that is organized. No, I think I need a little more than that. This is just craft paint. Okay. Maybe I didn't need that extra paint after all. I forgot the darker colors cover more easily. I need to take a little bit more off. Wow. Bad judge, Jean. Alright, so now on goes this stencil. And on goes my page. And it landed right in the freaking black paint. Oh. Well, I guess this is gonna have, and now it moved on me. Dang it all. This day is just not going my way at all. If I ruin this whole page, just because my paper moved, I might scream. So be ready, you guys. Be ready. Put my fingers all through it. Crap. Darn it. Ruin things. Excuse me. Got a major froggy here. I don't know if I got back on the right spot or not, but I want to try and get more in the middle there. There. I didn't, but that's okay. A little better. Cleaning off my stencil while I clean off the plate. This is one of my stencils I designed myself. cleaned off. And this is going in the garbage because I'm making a mess and I really need to clean my hands. There's that, and it's really cool because it has cleaned up a lot of the other layers underneath. So you can see the purple, you can see the blue, you can see the yellow from the green yellow. What's really cool with these Dyna paints is when you do a pickup with them, like a second pickup or cleanup, you tend to get the second color. For example, this yellow that's here, that's the yellow from the green yellow. The blue is the blue from the red blue and from the green blue. So you tend to get left behind the second color of those Dyna colors. So I see the chat rooms being its usual fun self. I don't know how the stream is going as far as whether it's behaving or not, but I shall carry on. Okay, let's see what next. Next, let's do one that has copper, silver, and gold. Cow tails, Joycey? What? Cow tails? Okay, good. Good, Dee Dee. Good to know. Okay. So. Actually, I think I'm going to use the copper for the second layer. Let's just use gold and silver for this first layer. And I think I'll do strips. I really don't want to get any of this other mixed in with this, so I'm gonna wipe it on because it still has quite a bit of the wine on it, so I just want to okay. It's just, I don't want to have anything but I seem to have some black on here still too. Days gone by. All right. All right. Okay, now I'll just blend them slightly. But not totally. There we go. And I am going to use, oh my, I've got all these over here. Move them out of my way. It's my texture plate here. This is a piece of canvas for needlepoint canvas, and I love using that for texture. And I think I'm going to do this one on black. Barb, that's funny. I assume you're using your craft iron for that job, Barb, and not your good one. I hope, anyway. I know. Like his shirts have to be smooth to get all sweaty. I don't know. Don't understand that. Okay, I want to get another piece down in here, get some tags down on here. Let's see here. And maybe a couple of birds. Get some nice color on these birds. And let's see. Darn it, got black on that. For those of you on the recording, Barb's husband does construction and she's ironing his shirts. Yeah, even though they are paint, set in paint and etc., she is ironing them. Yeah. Alright, let's see if these get a start here. Ooh. Picked up the silver, but picked up some of the wine color from underneath, so it looks like it's metallic. How cool is that? Very cool. Yes. Nice start on the little birdies. Look how that color went right almost where his wing would be. And down his like neck. That was almost perfect. That didn't really get much extra added to it. It was too late for those. Just a little bit on that tag, but that's okay. A little bit on his tail. Alright. So, what shall be the next layer with this? Oh, the copper. And it's going to be a stencil, so don't know if this is, it's probably dry by now, but yep, it's dried. Okay. So I'm going to do copper, and let's pick out my stencil. I think there's quite a big delay today, even more than usual, according to the chat comments. All right, so I'm putting copper over silver and gold. So what shall I use? for my stencil. Ooh, I think I'll do this one. This is kind of cool. This is a silhouette stencil. That's okay, Joycey. That always happens. Okay, so copper is the color right now. This down, and I'm just going to go over the whole tag. There's a nice copper one to start with. Where are the other ones here? Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's put down this cool maze-like stencil. And my page. Yay, Erica! Woohoo! Yes, I forgot to do that too, Erica. I had to write my name on each one by hand, but that's okay. I'm just making sure I get all the little holes there. That is very cool. Love it. Love it. And I need to get another one ready. And it has to be black too, I think, to get the most out of this copper. Okay, I'll show you that other one again in a second once I'm sure that this has picked up all it's going to pick up. Hey, Carol! Yay, yay, Barb. 6 shirts. Yeah, Barb. It sure does. Not sure I'd even wash that kind of thing in my own washer. I think that would have to go to the laundromat, in my opinion. So there's that one. You can see that it has picked up the gold and the silver as well from the layer before. So that is cool. And this is the other original one. So I think now what I'm going to do is ack, 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 ack. Right. Righto. Let's I need to have clean hands now because I'm going to make some note cards using this. So I need to put this out of my way for a moment. I have some other things I want to try on it, but I want to get these note cards actually done. So I may as well show you guys how I'm going to make the note cards too. Okay. All right, you guys, I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to stop the recording. I'll start a new one. I have to actually go and wash my hands to do the note cards because I don't want fingerprints, you know, where I don't want them on the note cards. So I'm going to stop the recording. I'll start a new one. I'll just give me 5 minutes or less, and I'll be right back.